Bless you.
Good morning and happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. So my name is Beatrice Ochieng. I am here to give the health nugget. And I don't know if you can see the slides. So I am a nurse by profession, besides those who know me as a counselor. And today I just want us to talk about something that is important to all of us. And the title of my presentation is Why Medication Safety Matters. What are the do's and what are the don'ts? And as I was coming here, I have interviewed a few people just randomly to just find out, when you go to a doctor and the doctor gives you some medication, usually they are packed up in envelopes or in a bottle or whatever it is, and you're told, take your tablet 2 times 2. What time will you take it? And one person told me morning and evening. And if you're told to take your tablet 2 times 3, how do you take it, Lewis? How do you take your 2 times 3? Morning, lunchtime, and evening. How many do that? Morning, lunchtime, evening, by a show of hands. I want to see you. Morning, lunch, evening. Okay. 1 times 1. 1 times 1. Once a day. So I want us to find out if morning, lunch, and evening are okay. And so managing medication can be very complicated, particularly if you have several prescriptions to take of different, for example, you have a cold, then you're given a painkiller, you're given an antibiotic, and you're given something for pain. So if you have a lot of drugs, sometimes it can be challenging, and we want to see how to handle this. And so, I don't know if they're, can you see the slides? Okay. So, there are many things that have been invented for us to be able to take our medication the right way, and one of them is a pill box. So you can buy a pill box where you put your tablets, and so when you're told 1 times 1, it's supposed to be 1 every morning or every evening when you choose it. If it is 1 morning, and if it's morning and evening, or 2 times 2, whatever it is, it's after every 12 hours. So if you're told 2 times 3, a day has 24 hours. So you cannot take all your 3 tablets in the 12 hours. So we need to look at that. And so our medications come in different forms. We have capsules, we have pills, tablets, we have drops for the eyes or the ears, we have topical applications, we have liquids, patches, inhalers, and some suppositories. And so we swallow them, we drink them, we drop them, we apply them, depending on what it is for. And so my question again is, why is it important to have medication in a safe way? So this will ensure that we take our treatment effectively, and we will prevent overdoses or harmful side effects, or prevent interactions that would interfere with us. And we also need to keep our medication safely so that we can protect others from accidental misuse. And so what are the do's? I've just asked you, what time do you take your medication? So if it is 1 times 1, it should be 1, for example, 7 o'clock in the morning, it should be 7 o'clock in the morning every day. And if it is 2 times 3, it is after every 8 hours, because a day has 24 hours. And so before you take your medication, make sure you read the label that is on the envelope, and keep this medication in its original container. So don't take paracetamol and put it in an Actol container. So when you go to the doctor, ask questions. I'm glad one of the people I interviewed said she's very inquisitive, so she will ask. So ask to ensure that you are sure of what the dosage is. You ask for the side effects, you ask for the interactions. If you take other medications, make sure you tell the doctor, I am on this and this and this. And the reason why I actually chose this topic was not too long ago, a friend of mine had a daughter who's on medication consistently, and when she was having a cold, she went to see another doctor, and there was no history given of, I am taking drug A, B, C, D. And so she was given another drug which made her more sick, and she landed in hospital just because she had a cold. So when you are done with your medication, for example, a syrup, make sure you throw it away if it's done, or you keep it in a safe place if the doctor has advised you to keep it. And these medications must also have your list of medications. So you know, I am taking an antibiotic, I am taking a painkiller, I am taking an antihistamine. And as you take your medication, keep them in a secure place away from children, because children have a tendency of being curious. As a child, I found my mom's medication and it tasted very sweet. I swallowed and swallowed because I thought they were sweets, and you can imagine what happened. And so, if there are any side effects to the drug, do not sit with it. Make sure you go to your healthcare provider and let them know, I am experiencing this side effect. Is this okay, or how can we handle it? And as I said, there could be potential interactions with other drugs. So please, as you go to take over-the-counter medication, let the doctors know, or whoever is, when you go to take your over-the-counter medication, let that person giving you medication know that I am on medication A, B, C, D, and so is it okay if you add me whatever it is? And if a pharmacist is there, they should be able to know whether those drugs will interact well. And take your medication in a safe environment so that you're not taking your medicine in a dark place, or you're not taking your medication in a hurry. So avoid skipping doses. I'm supposed to take my medication at 7 o'clock in the morning. You run away, you'll come and take it at 2 o'clock. Then tomorrow you're taking it at 7 o'clock. How many are guilty as charged? I can see. Yeah, so please take your medication consistently. A lot of us also, I go to hospital, I am given, for example, Aerius. I have a congested nose, and after taking 2 or 3 tablets, I am done, I feel better, I keep the rest. The next time I'm seated next to somebody and they're complaining of a congested nose, and they say, oh, by the way, I took this medication, and then you share. So please, how many are guilty as charged? I can see all of you. So yes, that is not right, because you do not know whether this person is allergic to that drug or not. And also, do not alter these drugs. So if you took 1 tablet in the morning and you're feeling a little better, don't tell yourself, let me add my dose. Let me take 2 of them so that I can feel better faster. And a lot of us have done that. So do not mix your medication with alcohol. Yes, I mean alcohol. So don't take medicine and don't take alcohol with your medication. If your drugs have expired, please throw them away. Flush them in the toilet or take them back to hospital so that they can be disposed of in a good way. When you're given medication, do not split it into half. You know, take a knife and say, kuja nikugawie kidogo. This is adult dose, so let me give you a bit so that it can be a child dose, you know. This can be very, very dangerous. Unless the doctor has advised you, take half the tablet. Do not half it, or do not split it or crush it to share it with somebody, or to make it easy for you. Don't ignore symptoms of overdose. Sometimes you have taken a medication and you're just wondering, did I take my medication? Then you take it again. Then you start feeling something. So don't assume, seek an emergency medical service. Do not drive if you have been told not to drive. There are certain medications that would make you dizzy. And so if you're told do not operate a machine, please do not operate whichever machine. As you store your medication, don't store your medication in the bathroom. Our bathrooms have cabinets. Don't put your medication in there, or don't put your medication in the kitchen, because humidity or heat can alter the medication. And then, when you're taking multiple medications, like you're taking a lot, avoid starting a new medication without being checked. You know, I was taking drug A, B, C, D. Then somebody tells me, hey, by the way, if you add this, so don't keep adding drugs. Sometimes you're taking Panadol and paracetamol and you have no clue. So you're going to overdose yourself. However, even as you go to the doctor, be sure to let the doctor, especially for the ladies, let the doctor know if you're pregnant or if you're nursing a baby, because certain drugs pass through the placenta and can be harmful to our unborn baby, or certain drugs pass through the breast milk and this can be harmful to the child. And I will remind you again, when you have leftover medication, keep it in a safe place or dispose of it. Even if you're sick the next time and you're feeling like, I have a headache again, let me take this drug, you'd assume that it's the same sickness, but it could be something else. So instead of treating yourself, you could be making things worse. So take your medication for the right thing and at the right time, but talk to your doctor first before you take anything. And so I'll remind you that it's important to follow. As a nurse, we follow the R's. So the right patient, the right drug, the right time, the right dose, for the right reason, and the right route. There are people who've been told to put some medication, insert it, for example, rectally, and then they have swallowed the medication. And so, always stay informed, be organized, and take caution and precaution for all the medication that you have. Follow your healthcare provider's instruction and follow them closely. And medication should always be put in a safe place to avoid unnecessary risks. Thank you very much. And I will leave you with the book, Luke chapter 5, verse 31, which says, those who are well do not need a physician, but those who are sick do. So if you're unwell, kindly seek a physician's attention. Thank you, and God bless you.